So this week, there's been an app that's out that's really hitting it big, both on the Android platform as well as the Apple platform. Maybe you've heard about it. At least over 150 million devices have installed it. It's called FaceApp. It's where you can actually go through and make your face look old. Now, I personally didn't install it, and that's kind of a coincidence, as well as, well, it has to deal with the permissions that we give apps that we load on our devices. A lot of times we don't realize what we're giving up. In this particular case, one, the creator of FaceApp is a Russian-based company. Yeah, I'll let that sink in for a second. The other issue is that it gained access to your photos. And you said, sure. Now you may be thinking, Dale, I really don't care if they see my photos because, hey, this is the moneymaker. But what you should care about is where this is going, not physically. But the way that technology is happening or taking place, your face is going to be a security token. We already see things like being able to unlock our mobile devices with our faces, right? Trust me, that technology is going to get better. And for a Russian company, I'm not saying that they're extracting or they're gathering that information. In fact, they say they only hold the photos for about 24 hours on their servers, and then they delete them. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about trust in that one. But here's the point, is that when we install these apps, we have a lot of times we don't look at the permissions that we're giving. In fact, if you think that these permissions for FaceApp is scary, go take a look at what you gave up when you installed Facebook on your phone, or any social media application. Now, if you're still not concerned, I just want to kind of think things through here. Maybe talk about some other things we've talked about on this channel that could be combined with the fact that somebody's got our face. A nice close-up, typically, of our face. We talked about deepfakes on this channel. If you're not familiar with that, that's where I can take your image, even in live video, and place it over somebody else's face and on their body. Listen to me now and hear me later. Hopefully you guys will edit that so that I'm like Arnold, right? Now, here's the kicker for us, is that, again, it's always our responsibilities. We are responsible for us hitting that yes button. And so many times, users have this tendency of being socially engineered by thinking, oh, everybody else has got the app, I've got to have the app. Now, I personally didn't install the app on my mobile device. That's why I'm lecturing you guys here. Now, the reason why I didn't is because, again, I look at permissions, and I just didn't have time at the time. But within about 5 minutes, I had both my daughter and a neighbor send me a photo of myself that's aged. Now, you may be thinking, okay, great, Dale, they got your photo. But it's not off my device. So they might think my daughter looks like me? Again, we're linking these things to devices. And you have to remember, when we deal with the internet, we can't hide ourselves. In fact, even if you delete the app, they still have the information. Now, this app has gotten so much attention, at least from the security perspective, that Senator Chuck Schumer has actually asked the FBI as well as the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, to look in to see if there's any issues with this particular app. In fact, they're telling anybody involved with any elections or any campaigns not to load the app. And if you have it loaded, take it off. Now, the FaceApp CEO has reached out to several news agencies and has told everybody that, hey, don't worry, we're not going to use your photos, we're not going to store them. We only use the photo that you actually select and use. Well, here's my question. Why not have my phone do all the calculations? Our phones are pretty powerful today. I'm not thinking there's a great reason to transmit that phone to their servers so that they can do the updates and then send it back to me. That just seems kind of a risk. I don't know if I'm willing to take. Now, again, don't think that FaceApp is the only culprit on the block. As I mentioned before, Facebook, when you sign up for Facebook, you're actually giving them permission to use not only your name, but also your profile picture and the information that you use as well as the actions that you do on Facebook, and they can sell those to third parties. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. something to help make you and your family more secure. If you'll do us a favor and do what everybody else tells you to do to support the channel, hit the subscribe notification button, that would really help. If you want to leave some comments, that's great too. In fact, if you want to see some particular products out there and want to know how to secure them for your family, let us know.